Alan Tregoweth from Lucindale. Family settled in Lucindale in 1937.
Right, Alan, you've said that you've got the lock the gate sign on your gate. So how serious do you see the threat of unconventional gas mining to your livelihood?
I find it a very serious threat to my livelihood. I believe that from the information that we've been told and the films that we have watched on gas fields up in Queensland and everything, that our farming would cease as it is today. I think it would be quite detrimental to the farming community. It's not proven that it will affect our water, but it's very likely that it will. And any risk to our resource is just not worth the risk. The total income from the 20 years that Beach Energy or any mining company would be getting money out of the area is not enough to cover the money that's brought in by primary production. And I just believe that it's just not worth the risk, full stop. We look at the effects that it could have on Mount Gambier, where their drinking water would be affected. And once the water is polluted, it cannot be undone. So the damage it's just not worth the risk.
Okay, what as far as the production from the Limestone Coast, which is prime beef, cattle, viticulture, horticulture, what impact do you think the perceived threat, if not an actual threat, is going to have on the branding that's been established over, 100 years? Well,
we've strived to be clean and green for a number of years now with our with the protocols that have come in for us for our producing of our meat and all this. If our water gets contaminated, that'll go out the back door because our stock and everything will be drinking this contaminated water. So there goes our clean and green image, and that's not just going to affect us locally, that will affect us worldwide. And yeah, it's just the impacts on the job would be just not there.
Okay.
Also to our health with the emissions from the mining and everything, it's proven that it does affect the health of the local communities. So
you've said that you'd go to jail rather than let these people on your land. Do you think that that's a sentiment not just expressed on your property but by your neighbours?
I believe so. Yes. Yes. That's pretty harsh words and everything, but that's how I feel. We've farmed this country all our lives, and to not have control of it really hurts. And I'll do whatever I can to stop Beach Energy or any other mining company coming onto my property. It's just not on. We've been on this land on third generation, and all of a sudden, if Beach Energy decide they come on, I haven't got a leg to stand on. That stinks.
And what about the actual disruption to farming? I mean, I think you were saying that there's a well every 13 k's, and that there are buffer zones.
Yes, Peter, I believe that if they do come in, there'll be a well every 13 or 17 k's. That well will have a buffer zone the size of a football field around it. Then all wells are linked together with piping and everything. There's a buffer zone on that piping as well and everything. Our farming practices, as they are now, would cease. It's just ludicrous to be even contemplating doing something like this in the southeast and Western Victoria. The Otway Basin covers all of that, and it's just ludicrous.